Well, on Saturday, July 1st, the Quest Boxing League arrives on the South Coast in Brighton for the huge Bring the Heat promotion. And today I'm delighted to be joined by Quest Regional Light Heavyweight Champion Cornai Scott, who defends his title on the undercard in a massive clash against fellow undefeated league star Reece Collins. And Cornai, last time out, it was a grudge match. It was one you had to win, and you came out the victor against Adam Smith. But up next, obviously, just they keep coming. Another massive fight, this time against undefeated Reece Collins at the Brighton Hilton Metropole on July 1st. And I think, looking at this fight, this is going to be an absolute banger.
No, for sure, man. I can't lie, I'm mad excited. That's what I'm here for. I'm here for the big fights. I'm not here for these small fights. I'm here for the big ones. I'm here for, to make my name, in this league. So yeah, man, let them keep coming. Man. I'm gonna keep knocking them down and keep changing the venue, switching up. So yeah, man, I'm enjoying every minute of it.
No, good. Well, before we look ahead, I want to sort of recap now. Like I say, still undefeated in the competition, the light heavyweight regional champion. But looking back at the fight so far, your progression, it's been a sort of a steep ascendancy to win the title in only a few fights. But for you, highlights so far of your league career?
Highlights so far, probably the early stoppage against Matthew. I think that was the best shape I've been in a long while. In terms of when I was meant to fight Adam, getting that first round stoppage. Yeah, that's one of the highlights. And just obtaining the belt so early. To be honest, just obtaining the belt so early, just shows hard work and commitment. So I've put myself here, and I want to do everything I can to keep myself here.
And looking at this fight on paper, you're both very, very similar in style. You've got Reece Collins coming into this also off the back of a couple of great wins, his debut against Rob Earls, and then a fantastic performance against Stuart Goodwin to set this title clash up. And you both throw punches, you both have granite chins, and you both come to put it all on the line. So I don't think when that bell goes, either of you are going to have to go looking for each other. It's not going to be a sort of a feeling out process. I think you're both going to go in there and just literally throw down, which is what the fans of Quest like to see. But from your perspective, I mean, what have you seen of Collins?
Not much, to be honest. I don't really look at other fighters, but from what I've been told, he's my kind of fighter. To be honest, I think this is kind of the fight I've been looking for. This is no disrespect to any other guys I fought. They've all been good fighters, but I think there's been style clashes and there's been little mismatches. But I think in terms of style, this is the kind of fight that excites me. It's a 50-50 fight. Even though I'm the champion, it's a 50-50 fight. We've got the same style, with the same weight, and we're both here for a scrap, but we both can box. You've got boxers who can scrap, who've got granite chins. That doesn't just excite the fight, that excites me as the fighter. So I can't wait, man. The venue, the day, people say they don't like the camp. I love the camp, so I've had some time off to recoup and rejuvenate. And yeah, I think this is like a fighter's fight. It's like gonna be a proper view. So I can't wait, man. And I can't wait to get in there and get the job done.
When you look at a fight like this, you can see you're excited about it. Is it the fact that it's just a fight that you're going to get involved in? It's not something that you're going to have to sort of try and work out a strategy, as in he's a southpaw, he's a counter puncher. When you've got two fighters with a similar style that are going to go head to head and meet in the middle, that kind of must bring out for me, this is not only I the champion and I'm defending my belt, but I want to outman you, I want to outmuscle you, I want to outpunch you. It's kind of that machismo, isn't it, that makes you just want to sort of think, I'm going to bite down on my gum shield and I'm going to give it to you.
100%. This is exactly, I couldn't have said it better. This is the fight that I want. It's like, I will outpunch you, I will outwork you, I will hit harder than you, and I'm here for it. I'm here for the scraps, I'm just here for all of it. And it's like, to have the belt, you have to be like that all the time, but then to know someone's going to bring it, it makes it even more worth it. These are the fights you want to be like, you don't want to get a fight where you're going to win, because there's two guys at the ring, anything can happen. But these are the fights where everything's on the line, and this is where you really show where you come from, and this is where you really show how much you want it. So yeah, this is the fight where I'm energized for this, and I'm just can't wait. I can't wait to get back in the ring and just show, like you said about progression. I feel like I've before maybe not done as much as I want to do. I've been aggressive, but I haven't really put in what I want to do. But I feel like this camp, it's all coming together. It's all nicely coming together. I've took some time out, I'm coming back, and we're going to see same style. We're both going to be in there. We're both going to give our all, and it's going to be an absolute cracking night.
Not only that is that I think looking at the roster of Quest and looking at the different divisions from obviously down at the very bottom all the way up to heavyweight, light heavyweight for me has the depth of talent that as a fighter in that division, you're looking at it going, well, you know, I'm a champion, but there's some amazing fighters out there. So
100%.
I've got to get through this fight because I know I want to be considered the best. So to do that, there's a lot of other fighters out there that I could potentially face to kind of secure my legacy and make myself one of those big names in the competition. So, you know, with that, everybody needs a good dance partner.
100%.
And there are plenty of good dance partners in the light heavyweight division. So, you know, looking ahead, let's talk a little bit about your camp, because I know that obviously you said camp's been going great, you know, you're energized, but how hard has this camp been?
I don't think the camp's been hard. I think it got off to a rough start. I had a few niggles and injuries, just taking some time out from February. You know, a rough start, and I had some stuff going on. But once it's like anything in life, once you get into it and you give it your all, you take back exactly what you put in. So from when I've been doing that, it's just been going great. Do you know what I mean? It's been sparring's been great, fitness has been growing, the weight's off. It's just, yeah, I'm enjoying it. You know, before, like, sometimes you got a few niggles and it's coming through late stages, or weight, maybe you got too much muscle. This camp's just, everything's just sitting in place, and it's great, man. It's like, it's all my sparring partners, and just I'm enjoying every minute of it. Honestly, I'm enjoying every minute of it. The sun's shining. It's just, yeah, I can't lie. This camp has been a very good camp, and I've got no complaints.
It's nice to hear, because I think, you know, don't get me wrong, the nerves of even on a big fight, as a spectator, as a fan, when you see these fights on paper and you get that kind of those butterflies, you think, God, this is, you can feel certain fights have got different feelings. You know, some fights you go into and you have an opinion, you think, well, I think they're going to be stronger, or I think their boxing ability is going to be, you know, superior. But this is one of those fights when you look at it and you think, this could just be stand in the ring, toe to toe, Gatty Ward. You know, whose chin is going to sort of withstand the sort of the punishment. But the other thing is, I've seen fights, even your sort of when you first started boxing. I can remember watching the footage of your sort of fight. I think it was at the Troxy, and that first round, this guy came at you, looked much more experienced than yourself, threw the kitchen sink at you. You were taking some bombs, and I was thinking, wow, that's relentless. And then you took the shots, you came back, and then you put it on him and flipped the fight totally. And I thought, God, that is, you know, that's something that isn't taught. You know, that is a sort of, that's the dog in you, where you know it's just like, you're going to throw whatever you want, but I'm going to take it, and I'm going to come back. And similarly, the first fight I saw of Reece Collins was very, very similar, where somebody that, I think it was his first or second fight, they threw the kitchen sink at him. He was getting caught with big shots, and I was thinking, oh, they're going to stop this fight. And then again, in the second round, he came back, and it was that sort of mentality where, I've taken your best, now see if you can take my best. And they couldn't. So, as I say, as a fan, I'm not talking about the promoter, I'm not talking about anything other than the fact that I'm looking at this fight as a fan and thinking, this is going to be an absolute war. And I know that the fans are going to be on their feet. Your fans, Reece's fans, they're in for something special, because both of you just going to bring it.
100%. Like I say, July the 1st is going to go down. It's a great card, man. Like, big up yourself. It's a great card. I'm just excited. I'm like a little kid in a toy. I swear, like you said, they're not really nerves, because it's like you only put in as much as you get. I mean, so I'm just ready. Like, I'm doing all the stuff. Like, I'm doing all the stuff that I don't want to do, but I'm doing it like I love it. I mean, I'm just doing it like, so my body feels great. I'm just ready to go. The nerves will come and go. Like, just, I've been in the ring before. It's nothing new to me. So, and like you said, man, it's gonna be an absolute. It's gonna be not even a slugfest. I think it's gonna be a proper war. It's gonna be a nice, technical, high-paced war. Do you know what I mean? It's gonna be a great night for everyone. And you know what? I just can't wait to get in there, man. You know what I'm saying? Let's see what he's got and he can see what I've got, and we can go back and forth and we can dance around. You know what I mean? So let's see who's got it in him.
Yeah. Well, like I say, Quest is known for these types of fights. People always talk about Quest, and they'll leave a show, or they'll sort of talk about it on socials afterwards and go, that one particular fight, what a fight. And I think not only has your fight got that potential, but like you say, it's a great card. There's some fantastic other fights on this that make it really, really exciting. And I think, like you say, it is going to sort of go off on July 1st in Brighton when these fights all sort of come together. So, I mean, that pretty much wraps it up. I mean, like I say, we know how much you want this fight, defending your title, and we know that the challenger, Reece Collins, is going to bring it. So, you know, final thoughts as you sort of look ahead to fight camp. You know, it's closing in July 1st. It's not that far off, but you know, for yourself, how would you like to win this?
KO, like I'd like in every fight, KO. But at the same time, I kind of want to go to war. I feel like it would be fun to do. I've done 5 rounds before. I don't mind doing 5 rounds again. I wanna show everyone that, listen, if you don't want to come for this belt, then you better be prepared to go 5 rounds with me and withhold all my power and my energy and my punches and my combos, because I will not stop. I'm relentless. This belt's mine and no one's taking it from me. So I want to go 5 rounds. I think I'm gonna get a KO. I think I'm gonna get a TKO. I think so. Body shot, TKO, but we'll see. But I'm ready for 5 rounds. I'm ready for more. But we'll settle for 5, and if it goes earlier, it goes earlier. But listen, when we get in there, we're gonna get the job done either way. So let's do this, man. I'm ready, man. I'm ready.
Well, we're ready for it as well. And as I say, he is defending his Quest Regional Light Heavyweight title Saturday, July 1st in the Brighton Hilton Metropole. Cornai Scott takes on Reece Collins, and they are coming to bring the heat.
Let's go!